Welcome to Epic Stock Due Diligence. Please subscribe at youtube.com/EpicStockDD. Thank you.
Risk versus reward. That's today's topic for myself. And if you're interested in making a few $100s, maybe making a few $1,000s, maybe you want to stick to the big boards. Maybe you want to stick to mutual funds. Maybe you don't want to mess with micro-cap stocks. But if you want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, turn it into millions. Not just a million, but multi-million. Micro-cap stocks might be for you. Keep in mind though, with greater risk comes the possibility of greater reward. But also with that risk comes the possibility of greater loss. So the way that I personally do it, I only put in disposable money. Now that disposable money initially is just money that would otherwise been spent on stupid things like desserts for dinner and you know, maybe an ice cream or something like that. But that money that's invested speculatively into the microcap stocks, once profits are made, those profits become more money to play with. So when someone started out with, you know, 50, 100 bucks, they made some huge gains. Now instead of speculating with that 50 or $100, they may be speculating with 10, 20, $30,000 that was generated throughout the course of their microcap stock trading career. So it enables one to really move stocks, and that's the thing about microcaps that's so intriguing, is that a large amount of volume put into one stock, it's really gonna generate some buzz surrounding that stock. So I mean, you imagine a stock that may not have been actively traded for a few days or a few weeks for that matter, and then all of a sudden someone someone dumps in about 10, 20, 30 grand and it upticks, you know, thousands of %. That's what attracts attention. So as one becomes more successful as a result of trading microcaps, they in turn develop are granted the opportunity to make the markets move pretty much on their own. And I mean, we're talking about bottom of the barrel microcaps here. We're not talking about Joe Bob speculator putting 15 or 20 grand in an Apple stock on the big board, you know, AAPL, and it even been noticed. No, we're talking about microcap stocks where, you know, that volume is just insane. So it's risk versus reward. And as one becomes more successful, they have the ability to create more attention to whatever stocks they may choose to speculate with. But always remember, only speculate with what you can afford to lose, and only expect to lose it all. Every trade, expect to lose everything, because it can happen. But always remember what you lost, and that's when you were starting out. It's 50 bucks here, a few $100 there. Hey, maybe it was only $20. I don't know. Maybe you put $20 into a microcap stock that went to the moon. You know, just blasted through the roof. But just something to chew on. Risk versus reward. If you're not willing to assume the risk, don't play microcaps. If you've got a high risk tolerance, microcaps can be a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, feel free to check out my book. I've got a link within this year's video description. It's called The Penny Stock Perfectionist. It's only a few dollars and you can get it and read it on your iPad. I got some cool pictures in there and an abundance of what I hope is quality information. Thanks for tuning in, and also feel free to subscribe to this channel. It's youtube.com/EpicStockDD. Y'all have a good day.